Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn lesson number 7, metal and non-metals. So let's answer the questions which are given in the beginning of the lesson. First question is that what are the three types in which the elements are generally classified? So there are three types in which we can classify the elements as metals, non-metals and metalloids. Okay. Second question is what are the metals and non-metals that we use in everyday life. So some metals like iron, then metals like aluminium or copper, we use the utensils of these metals. And non-metals just like कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट, चूना जिसको हम बोलते हैं, और the non-metals like various substances which are used in our food also, like salts or the substances which don't have the properties like metal, we include in non-metals. So let's start the lesson, metal and non-metal. So all the objects or material in the world are made from elements, compounds or their mixtures. As we have learnt all these things in last lesson, we learnt about elements, compounds and their mixtures. Scientists classified all the elements into three general types, which are metal, non-metal and metalloids. So let's see the properties of metals. Metals are like gold, silver, iron, copper, aluminium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, platinum. All these things are included in metals. These are the few examples of metals. So metals have luster. Luster means shine. The metals are hard. Metals or wire or sheet we can prepare from metal. Then metals are good conductor of heat as well as it is the good conductor of electricity. Metals lose their valence electron to produce positively charged ion, that is cation. That means all the times metal have the excess electron which they can lose, and that electron is positively charged so that it can connect with cation. Now let's see physical properties of metal. The first physical property, that is under ordinary temperature, metal stays solid. So metal generally observe in solid state, but if we increase the metal, they melt and they become liquid. So in general ordinary condition they are in solid state. However, metals like mercury and gallium, these are the exceptions because they are at normal temperature, they are appear in liquid state, which are liquid at room temperature. So this is the physical state. You may have seen the doctor's pressure gauge, which we can see in BP apparatus as well as in thermometer. So during measuring the blood pressure, or if you visit any dispensary, you can see the thermometer or blood pressure apparatus in which you can observe the mercury which is in liquid state. So this is the first property, that metals appear solid at room temperature, but some exceptions are there, like so second property of metal, that is luster. Here, if we have taken copper vessel at home and we scrub it with lemon or then we rinse it by water, we can observe the shining on it. So that shining is known as luster. So metals have the property of luster. So they are lustrous. They show shine while rubbing them. Third is hardness. Hardness, all the metal are generally hard except sodium and potassium. They are soft, as soft they can be cut by knife. So they are soft. The next property is ductility. Ductility means we can take out the wire of that metal, so they are known as ductility. Have you ever gone to the goldsmith shop सोनाराच्या दुकानामध्ये इफ वी वेंट ॲट ऑर वी गो टू गोल्डस्मिथ, वी कॅन इझिली सी they prepare the wires from metal, from gold, silver, copper. They prepare the wire and they make ornaments of that wire. So that ability of metal is called as ductility. Then next is malleability. Malleability means if we have taken an iron and place it on platform and keep hammering on it, then sometimes we can see it can prepare or it can convert into a sheet. So when we prepare a sheet from metal, that is known as malleability. Then next property of metal is conduction of heat. So as we have seen, metals are the good conductor of heat, so they can conduct the heat as well as electricity. So conduction of electricity, in conduction of electricity, they are the good conductor of electricity. Then the next property is density. Next property is density. Metals have high density. Sodium, potassium, lithium are exceptions because they have very low density and they float on water. So lithium, sodium and potassium have low density, but remaining metals have high density, they sink in the water. Then next is melting point and boiling point. Generally metals have high melting point and high boiling point. But again some exceptions are there. That means Hg, that means hierargium, which we are known it as mercury, gallium, sodium and potassium. They have low melting point, but remaining metals have high melting point. Then sonority means they can buzz. वो आवाज़ कर सकते हैं. अगर कोई बर्तन या यूटेंसिल हमारे किचन में गिरता है तो आवाज़ आती है. So that property is known as sonority. What is the metal that your school bell is made up of? It is iron, isn't it? So how does a bell is function? Metals are sonorous. They produce sound of striking. So this property of metal is known as sonority. So these are various properties of metals.